Visit Joe Whitefeather and bring the family! Exclamation point. It's an incredible story.
It's a great comedy. It has two time frames, and it's amazing to see how we're talking about 1974 and 2018, and the things we're talking about are still relevant to this day.
A young 28-year-old woman comes to Beaver Gap, Pennsylvania. The townspeople are in the midst of an economic disaster.
People are moving out, no one's moving in, tax revenues are plummeting to zero, and if they don't do something quick, they are facing fiscal calamity. It is at this point, my character, Walter Dorfman, who is mayor, I get the idea. All you have to do is get this dead body of this famous guy, bury him in the town, change the name of the town, and people will come.
It's insane, and yet
It's just that simple.
Let's change the name of the town and bring in the tourists.
Nothing's that simple. Turns out the best laid intentions are indeed the road to hell.
The naivete is so charming and dear and silly and wonderful and true.
to be honest, it just shocked me that it's based on a true story. Bruce Graham, the playwright, said, "You can't make this stuff up. No one will believe you if you make it up."
There's a town called Jim Thorpe.
I spent my high school years in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, so I'd heard of Jim Thorpe. One of the early readings of the play script, I said, "Graham, is this about Jim Thorpe?" And he said, "Yeah." And I thought, wonderful, because there is that mystery of how was this town named this.
They made a movie about it starring Burt Lancaster, and he was an athlete. And of course, in the movie, everyone's heroic, everyone's great, and everything works out just the way they intend. Apparently not true in real life.
With Graham digging to find out how things transpired, it gets funnier and funnier and funnier.
This play is about what happens in real life.
I just feel like that makes it relevant. This is kind of insane and really funny, and this is actually reality. Theater is a reflection of real life. This is definitely a reflection.
These are really human stories, and these people are strange. Some of them in wonderful ways, some of them in questionable ways, who are trying to solve a big problem with a questionable solution.
That's a lot of fun. So exciting, so much energy. This cast is phenomenal. There's something in there for everyone.
It has its finger on the pulse of today. You will laugh, you will applaud. Graham shifts the focus ever so delicately, like, hey, some of this is still happening. It's a beautiful way to frame contemporary theater.